Okay, y'all, we are going to get going. We're going to use a band, we're going to use a bar, and we're going to use some weights. You can use heavier weights for any of these. But if you've had issues and you don't want to do a lot of deep breathing because maybe the air quality in your area is a problem, for Michigan, that's a big deal right now because of all the fires in Canada. And it may be a big deal many times because of asthma issues. So just keep that in mind. So this is going to be a workout that is conducive to doing some muscle work without trying to have to, take a large amount of air in. And that may sound counterintuitive of what we're wanting to do, but it's not really. If you have asthma, if you are having a problem with the air quality, number one, just get air circulating. That will help. Okay, that will help. And I will always, I don't know, unless there's poison in the air, I will always crack a window for, whenever I'm in a room and I'm going to be in there doing some activity. I don't care if it's steady state activity. See what I'm doing right now? I'm not doing big, huge, fast walking. I'm not even taking my feet back and forth. I'm just turning and dipping my pole in. That little movement right there. Yes, you'll have to breathe a little bit more deep. And when you do, make sure you breathe through your nose. Your nose is your air filtration system. And many of us forgot to use it because we got in bad habits of not breathing through our nose. How do we start breathing through our nose? We shut our mouth. You shut your mouth, you're going to have to breathe. Now, if you have what they call air hunger after you've done that for a little bit, of course, get some air in there while you're learning to take in more air through your nose. And yes, using those little neti pots, those are very beneficial. It helps to really cleanse your nasal passages. So that's a good thing to do right now, especially when we have poor air quality. Smoke's coming down from Canada from those big fires. I hope they get them under control. Okay, that's really something to pray for, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm just kind of swinging my hip. See this? But when I push down like this, and I hit a certain rhythm, I keep tucking my chin. I keep breathing through my nose. I'm not going way up above my head. I'm gently swinging my hip, my leg in. See that? I'm swinging it in. It's like a pendulum swing. So it's not like I'm lifting it. This slow, very rhythmic, minimal movement, very beneficial for all kinds of things, not the least of which is your brain waves. Your brain waves do seek, and it does really well using your whole body in a rhythmic type of motion, like walking, swimming, biking, rowing, and we're doing a form of all those kinds of things. And this little rhythmic, and I'm telling you, when you just aren't feeling it, you just get up and you just go, I don't know, I just don't think I can do what she's going to do today. Do you see what I'm doing? Yes, I'm ambulating. I'm not working super hard, but I'm working. I'm digging my oar in the water. See that? I'm keeping my tummy tight. I'm breathing in through my nose. Okay? I'm constantly saying, what part of my foot is touching the ground? I want it to be all four corners right now. See how I'm coming forward again? I'm keeping my shoulders down. I'm pulling in my tummy in a bracing type of emotion with my abdominal muscles. But here's the two big things. I'm dropping my shoulders and I'm lifting my rib cage. I just went through all the postural lineup cues that we need to be doing regularly. And I'll tell you, when does it start? It can start laying in the bed. Kick your pillow off to the side and line yourself up. Put your head in line with your shoulders, in line with your, don't let your head be raised, in other words, when you're laying in bed. Do it for 5 to 10 minutes while you're kind of slowly waking up. Yeah, don't stop doing this rhythmic motion that I'm doing. I'm doing it for a reason. When you're having a hard time breathing, your air quality's poor, it affects your whole body. The best thing you can do is to do an elongated warm-up using a minimal moves. See, I'm not doing complicated moves. Maybe if I was dancing, that would bring more complication into it. I'm just doing a side-to-side stepping, and I'm constantly saying to myself, drop my shoulders, breathe through my nose, pull my rib cage up, brace my tummy again, keep my knees soft so you don't lock your knees. And I'm swinging from the hip. Why is that important? Because when the move comes from the hip, not necessarily from the knee follows this. See, I'm moving from the hip. Very important to keep your rib cage lifted. That means your back is extended. And yes, I'm doing an elongated warm-up for big, big reasons. I've told you a few, but you would be amazed at what is happening in your whole body by staying with this motion with me. Don't say, oh, I've had enough, no, stay slow, don't go fast, drop your shoulders, keep making those postural adjustments. Rib cage up, tummy is tight, breathing through the nose, right? And then I'm ambulating back and forth. That means I'm moving forward to back. That means you don't go fast. That means you pick your foot up, even though it's swinging from the hip. And I'm doing a figure 8 movement with my hands. When you do a figure 8 movement like we're doing right now, on some of these days that you just aren't feeling it, you're just like, I don't know, let me go back to bed. If you would do 5 to even more minutes of what we're doing right now, your mood would change. You will start feeling better. And it's as if, well, what happened? We didn't really do much. I don't even know what, this is what we're doing. Okay, now I'm going to go front to back. Now I'm going to come front to back. See that? I'm swinging forward and then I'm coming back. Now I'm going to turn to the side. I'm digging in. So right here, this right here is crucial. You've got to push your hips forward until you feel a little stretch in your back extensor. I'm not doing this fast. See that? I'm digging in and I'm rotating my foot to a flexed toe, but I'm pushing my hips forward. Then I come back. Then I step with the other leg. So hold it right there. See, press on your foot. Press on your flexed foot right there. And then come back. So a reasonably braced tummy, yes. Then you step out, you dig in, and you pull back. Now when you start to pull back, your elbows have to go back, your shoulders have to go down. If you're doing this just to get it done and you're just doing it fast, you're not going to be getting into those areas I want you to get into. See, I'm going to step, dig in, And then I'm going to pull back while I'm pushing my hip bones forward. And I'm going to get those elbows almost like I'm trying to touch them. Yeah, I'm not going to touch them. Drop your shoulders, take a big breath, and then come back. Okay? And do it another couple times. Dig in, flex the toes, pull back. Yeah, that bar comes right back there. Right back there. Elbows back, shoulders down. Come back in. Big step. Dig in. Pull those elbows back. Pull them back. Drop your shoulders. Drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Take a big deep breath and then come back down. So those few step outs is to wake your feet up, is to wake your back extensors up, okay? Now, I'm going to use some light weights here in just a second. Okay, I got my little weight training gloves on. I'm going to put my little balance pad down. And now I'm going to address, and why am I using this balance pad instead of this? I'm going to get on this. It's because a lot of you don't have this. And I want you to see that one of the most important things you can do to wake yourself up and to just kind of tune up everything is to do an ankle drop. See that? I'm dropping my heel. And then I'm going to come back up and I'm going to drop my heel. I could get on a stair and do this and get a much harder stretch. But I'm not going for hard right now. I want to put the ball of the foot there. I want to drop it 2 inches. I want to straighten that leg. Take a big deep breath. Drop my shoulders. And really push down on that heel. Then I'm going to switch and go to the other. And I only have to do maybe 2, maybe 3. Hold it for a little bit until I feel that little stretch. So see, you can do this quite nicely on your balance pad. Keep the balance pad there. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to drop the heel. So one of the things, even if I didn't load a lot, that I would always do is I would pay attention to what is the deal with my feet. What is the deal with my ankle? Are my ankles swollen? Can I bend my toes? Do you see what I'm doing? So you're doing this on the little pad. I'm just going for a little deeper of a stretch by standing up here on this little stool. See that? And you don't go down intense. If it's intense, back off a little bit, okay? You can have your hand on your pedal or on your counter, whatever, and just really press into that Achilles tendon and get some ankle mobility. Now, this is one way to do it. Using my body weight. I'm pressing my heel down. Big breath. Yes. Then I just push my toe to the front. You can do this right off the little pad. Push my toe to the front. See how I'm just dipping my toe down? Yeah, stretching the front part of that leg, your tibialis anterior or shin muscles. Yeah, that's what that is. And then you come back off and you come back off. Now, so I woke my feet up now, right? Woke them up. Now I'm going to just stand on the floor for the first set, and I'm only going to do like 3 to 6. And I'm going to come up here to a 90 degree with my hip. See that? And here's the deal. If you're doing this, I call it freewheeling. See? See? Without any handhold, I have this ready in case I need it. But did you see what happened? My leg dropped. Yeah. So here's the deal. If you notice that when you bring your leg up here and you're not thinking about your balance and you're not holding on to something and your leg starts to drop, see, I want to try to get that leg up there for an extended period of time, which means 10 to 15 to 30 seconds. Yeah, so how do I do that? One of the best ways for you to do something like I'm suggesting right now, and why am I suggesting this is so important to having independence and your balance. If you want to work your balance, you've got to put your safety nets. See this counter? You can have any kind of a counter edge. Back up to a wall, a counter, and lean into it. But raise your rib cage. Then here's your little powel. And so you're gonna lean into the wall, but you're not gonna dip. So I'm telling you as a trainer, if I were with you and I backed you up to a wall or to a counter, I would have you pull your tummy in, then unlock your leg that you're gonna balance on, lean into the wall, drop your shoulders. Then I would have you bring that leg up to the 90 degree, and I would have you pass that bar under. See this? I can't pass that bar under if I let this drop. See, I want to stay up here. So lean into the wall. Soften up your knee. That's okay. Take a breath. Take a breath. Keep that knee up. If you overbalance, put your foot down. Lean into the wall a little more. Soften up. Don't lock. See, when you start to overbalance, you tend to lock. That's when you need to go down. Lower the center of gravity. And you can even take one hand and just steady yourself on the wall. Then bring that leg up again and just pass that pole under it. See? Take a breath, unlock your knee, unlock your knee, unlock your knee. Take a breath, take a breath. So why am I doing this with one hand? Because I'm using my other hand to brace with. That's okay. You're going to get serious about doing some steady state balance type work, okay? Meaning, hold that position. Lean into it. See, rib cage up. Now I'm going to bring the other leg up. So that means I'm going to be on the other leg. So my leg is there. My knee is not locked. Then I'm going to bring this up to 90 degrees, meaning I can pass that little bar under and under. Take a breath. You can even come out over here and do it like that if you want to. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Keep that knee up. Yeah, keep that knee up. It's going to want to come down. Tight tummy, tight tummy, tight tummy. Take a big breath. Lean into your wall. Bring that leg up. Just a couple more breaths. See, I'm doing it with you. I know exactly how you're feeling. Keep the knee up. One more breath. And then walk away from it because your hips took a hit in a good way. Your whole leg, your whole upper body, because I was keeping you up in that extended position. Now, stand in the middle of your room and just bring that leg up, okay? Use a bar, use your pole, use a chair, bring that leg up. See that? And you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more, 1 more, 6, hold, soften that knee, then come down. So now I'm just exaggerating that knee lift. Put that foot down, use your bar, big breath, drop your shoulders. One-legged stances. They are a big deal. I'm showing you a couple of techniques to accomplish one of the most important moves that you can train yourself to do for better balance. And why is that so? Because when you stand on one leg for an extended period of time, it can be 10 seconds, it can be 30 seconds, okay? You know, pushing it past 1 minute is, yeah, you know, you have less returns. But this, holding, and then you bring your pole up. So now I don't even have a pole down. It's there if I need it, but I don't let my legs sink. So the first technique I showed you was bracing up against a counter, a wall, a door, something. And then get your knee up so you can pass that pole under. Then the second technique was bringing that knee up in the middle of the room using just a pole, softening your joints, breath. And then the third would be doing an elongated stance, not touching anything. But don't let this leg sink. Don't let it sink. And if you need, see there I'm going. And if you need to put your hand on something, it's there. So I gave you 3 techniques, 3 or 4 for one-legged balance standing. Okay. Very important. Now then, one of the second most important. And again, let me add, if you wanted to add more load, every single thing I'm showing you right now, very safe to do with a weighted vest. So here I am in front of my chair, but this is my first sit to stand. I'm going to use this little balance pad right here. I got 2 inches now. So I'm going to go chair width wide, stick up my pole. I'm going to do the first one with a hip hinge. So the first set I'm going to do with a hip hinge. See down? I'm going to go right down here. I'm using my elbows on right above my knee, on my thigh. My back is very extended. I'm into my heels. And I'm going to sit. So I held until I sit. And you could be doing this with weights. Perfectly fine. So I have reason right now that I cannot use, you know, a lot more pressure on my moves. So do it with body weight or up the ante and put on a weight vest. So here I go. I'm going to come right into here. And like I said, the first set here, I'm using the hip hinge, which is generally a good way to go. Then I'm going to push. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to hang out down here before I sit. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, sit. 1, 2. I'm right here. Okay, drop your shoulders. Breath through your nose. Hip hinge. What comes with the hip hinge? You have a wider than shoulder stance. Not really, not wide like a froggy squat, but wider than your shoulders. You shine your tail lights. You gotta learn this technique. You're coming down. You can either have your hands here or bring them out right in front of you. Keep your chin tucked and hover, 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 hover. Count 4, count 10, sit. Take a big breath. 1, 2. See that? Then come down. 1, 2, hover. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See that? I held this a little bit longer. Take a big deep breath. We're going to do a couple more. We're going to get to 6 on this one. Then I'm going to take this little pad out. We're going to do 4 more without the pad. Okay? If you've ever had knee issues, you have hip issues, back issues, I'm taking you in a pathway that is very doable. Okay? Without pushing your joints over the edge. Okay, here we go. Hip hinge, breath. 1, 2. Keep my chin tucked. Shine my tail lights. Back is extended. Come down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sit. Okay? You ready? I'm going to take this out. It's going to go like that. Oh, that was only 2 inches. But if you took that out, you can tell. Take a breath. Big breath. Hip hinge. Do not hold your breath here. Push into your heels. Right there. Exhale, and you're up. Then you're going to exhale, and you're coming down. Take a breath, 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 breath. You're hovering. You're 2 inches lower. Hovering, hovering, hovering. Breath, breath, breath. And sit. Take a big deep breath. Drop your shoulders. Here we go. Breathe in and exhale. And you're up. And hip hinge. Go to the heels. And you're down. Hold it, hover, hover. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're down. Take a breath. Just remember, again, when the air quality is not great, you can still meet some of these challenges so that your body gets the idea that, oh, she's not dead yet. Let me see. We have to do something here. Okay? 2 more. Right with me. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. Either keep your hands here or independently, you're right here. Do not hold your breath on the get-go. Okay? There's a lot of pressure. So push it to the heel. Take a breath. Exhale. And come up. Some of you hold your breath until you get up to the top. Take a breath. Exhale down. Hold it. Little breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're pushing into the heels. Pushing your hips back. Last one. Here we go. Drop your shoulder. Breath. And exhale. Big breath. Here we go. Push back. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're down for the count. Okay, we're going to come up. We're going to use our pole again because I'm capitalizing on smaller moves that don't require tons of air, that are extremely effective for a balance. Okay? And I haven't even started talking about the gluteal yet. So what am I doing right now? I got my little pole. It's here if I need it. See? Or I could have a chair, or I could have a counter. And what am I going to do? This little move is going to tell me as a trainer, as I watch you, it's going to tell you, do you lock your knees? Do you lock your knees when you go to one-legged challenges? See? Drop your shoulders, big breath through the nose, soften the joints in the knee. All I'm doing is a heel tap. I'm just doing a heel tap right now, but I have to constantly shift. So if you have a weight vest on right now, this is the best of both worlds. You may be where there's no problem with air quality. So we're having pretty significant air quality problems because we're close to Canada, and they're having all those fires. See what I'm doing? I'm just doing a heel tap, but I'm making sure that I'm not locking my knees, okay? And I'm doing a very controlled heel tap. And then I'm gonna do a toe tap right back there, and I'm gonna go right back there. Listen, if you can't remember anything else to do, or you're just tired of doing one-legged stances, then do heel toe taps. That's what we're doing right now. Do heel toe taps. Yeah, you can watch people do stuff all the time, you know, online or wherever you're watching stuff, or even this. But if you don't do it, it's not going to help you. See? Take a breath. So you know what's happening? So when I take that toe back there, if I'm not on my game, man, my foot is going to be rocking and rolling all over the place. And if you've locked your knee, you're gonna be having these kinds of experiences. So big breath, unlock your knee, take that toe back as far as you can and tap it. Yeah, tap it. And then come back. Your foot And all the stuff that your foot has to do in order to accommodate you right now is a big deal. And we don't ever think about it until we lose the ability because we hurt our foot or whatever. Our feet are swollen, or, oh, my feet just don't work, or they're sore. So I'm going to add a little complexity to this one. And again, if you wanted to load, the best way to do it is hang on to a weight or put a backpack on or put a weight vest on. So here's how you up the ante on your heel tap. So I'm going to go heel, see, heel, yeah, toe, yeah, toe, yeah. Take your bar, drop your shoulders, soften. Remember what we started with? Figure eights. See this? Now I'm holding in a toe tap. My rib cage is up. My back is very extended. Yeah, don't let your knee wobble. Keep it really holding firm while you tap. See, I tap this back toe, tap. Take a big breath, take a big breath, take a big breath. Through your nose, through your nose, through your nose. Yes. Then go to the other one. So instead of just hanging on here like this or holding on to something, I'm doing figure eights. And because you had that momentary, I would say split second, tapping of your toe, say rib cage up, and right here you have to tell yourself to uncurl your toes on this leg especially. Yeah, uncurl them. Because many of you have curled your toe. And you're wondering how I know this. Anyway, tap, yeah, tap, tap, tap. Yes, tap. Let me tell you, if you do this and you have a weight vest on, oh my goodness, that is so beneficial to you. Okay, now I tap behind with my figure eights. So I'm starting with one item that is really going to be instrumental in balance work. Then I try to give you several ways to do it. So now that I'm going to go like this, but I'm not only just going to go like this, I'm going to do figure eights forward, and I'm going to tap here in the front. Then I'm going to tap over here. Then I'm going to tap here. Then I'm going to tap here. Then I'm going to tap here, and you're going to get off, but it's okay because you're going to put that heel down. So get back on. Yeah, get back in the saddle. Tap. Tap. It's like you're sitting back. Okay, so rib cage up, and you're doing figure eights, and you're tapping. And if you're getting off a lot, sink further down if you can. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Then go to the other leg. So here I am. Tummy is tight, shoulders are down, breathing through your nose. Now I'm going to tap here to start my figure eights. When you start your figure eights, sit back. Okay, soften up, open up those toes. Okay, so it's going to be a tap and a tap, and I'm going to try to tap across my midline. And beware, when you go across your midline, you're going to have a tendency to want to lock your legs, lock out. This is the training that's so important to help you with a fall situation. See? Take a breath. Don't lock. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. You're going to get off. This side is so much harder for me because this is my hip replace side. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Hang on, I almost lost it. Woo! Take a breath. Take a breath. Open your toes, open your toes, open your toes. Breath. Breath. And then stand back up. And you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your calf. You feel it in your feet. You'll feel it in your hips all the way up. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to put my little pole down. And I'm going to have my little mat right there. I'm going to use it in just a second. So you're going to have, not a matter of if you keep having your birthdays over 60, I would say over 50, but for sure over 60, you're going to have some shoulder issues at some point, okay? So what am I going to do? I'm going to pick up a light hand weight or no hand weight. So whether you pick up a light hand weight or you use no hand weights, you're going to, first of all, put your hands right back here on your neck. You're going to drop your shoulders and you're going to really squeeze the shoulder blades together. So drop your shoulders, drop your elbows. You're pushing gently with your fingertips on the back part of your neck and head. Drop your shoulders again. Soften up your knees. Pull the shoulder blades together. And then make a round motion with your elbows. And a round motion with your elbows and come way back. Then a round motion with your elbows and come back. Round. Breath. Around. Breath. Now go forward and go the other way, back and around. Yeah, you got to think about it. Back and around. Keep pushing your fingers to your neck and head. Soften up your knees. Make a little circle with those elbows. It's going to be hard going back. One more. And come back around. Okay, pull. Really push against the head. Really pull those elbows back. Yeah, your shoulder blades are squeezing. And then release. And come down. Along with that kind of a move, the best thing you can do, see this corner over here? I think you can see that corner. If you have a corner anywhere like that in the house, man, you have a ready-made masseuse. You put your hands on the corners and you step one knee in and you bring your body forward. Now you can do this at a door frame too, if you don't have a corner. See, I can't really put it on there right now because I got all this in the way. But go through a door. Put your hands on the sides of the door and just walk through. And see, if you don't even have that, you can do it like I'm doing it right now. You got to give your shoulders a break, okay? This kind of steady state work will really help you with your neck and shoulder issues, okay? So the first one, where you just start here and you're pushing against your head, then you go against a door, into a corner, step in, and really keep the shoulders down and step back. So if you're doing a lot of stuff like pickleball, gardening, computer work, you should do this once every hour. Get up against the door and just walk through it. See that? Just pull them back. Okay. Now we're going to add the weights. So now I'm going to come here and I'm just going to come right to here. And I'm going to check out. How's my shoulder? Some of you make the big mistake of thinking, oh, I got to get my shoulders stronger, so let me do tons of push-ups. Or let me do heavy weights. Especially when you're coming forward, that would be a disastrous mistake. You go light weight. You think about your stance. You drop your shoulders. Soften the elbows. Tighten, exhale. My elbow, my wrist, and my shoulder are in the same plane. As I come up, right there, and I come down. And I don't really have them bent, but I don't have them locked. Okay? So I'm going to involve dropping my shoulders, that whole shoulder girdle. How do you make sure you do the whole shoulder girdle on this very, very, very important move? If I were standing right by you, before you even started this, I would have my hand right here. Because I can tell. Because if you lead with this, then I can tell you got a problem. Drop your shoulders, tighten tummy, exhale, and exhale. And exhale, breathe in, exhale. Keep those arms straight, but not locked. Drop your shoulders. Yes, drop your shoulders. So this little effort, if you've ever had a frozen shoulder, or you've been told you have whatever, arthritis, especially arthritis, you want to go lightweight. You want to go lightweight. Take a breath. Take a breath. Keep your chin tucked. You're on all four corners of your feet right now. Don't throw. See, if you start going and you don't think about this lift because it's lightweight, you start going way up here and you start just throwing it. I don't want you to do that. Drop down, ground yourself, breath, right there. Now hold, right there, hold, right there. See, I don't have it up above my head. It's right out at my shoulder. And I just go press with my shoulder, with my shoulder, with my shoulder. Breath, breath, and down. Drop your shoulders. Other arm is right out here. Hold it. Take a big breath. And then you're going to act like you're going to put it out there with your shoulder, but then you pull it back. See that? This is a shoulder press. So I'm pressing forward, pulling back. Pressing forward, pulling back. Pressing, pulling. Pressing, pulling. Pressing, pulling. Bring it back down. Then I'm going to go here to the side. And I'm going to drop my shoulders, tighten my tummy, and I'm going to come up with my shoulders in control and come back down. If that bothers you at all, you can't use any weight, okay? You got to get the move with no problems, no pain, before you can add any weight. And so what do I have? I have a 4 and a 4, okay? So the lightest on that, my little weights here are 3 and then a 6, but I don't want to use a 6 because I have shoulder issues. Yeah, because of past injuries. Drop your shoulders, tighten tummy. Here we go. See? My shoulders are down. My shoulders are down. My shoulder blades are squeezing. Yeah, take a breath. Exhale. And you just hang out here for a bit. And you see, how is that working? How does that feel? Are my shoulders down? Am I using really good form? And my tummy super tight? Do I feel pressure in all four corners of my feet right now? See, all of those matter. So this is your stance. Breath. Keep your shoulders down. We're going to do 4 more. Here we go. Right here. Right here, right here, right here. Back down. Take a breath. Tight tummy. Slow it down. You don't have to keep going. You can take a breath anytime you need to. Here we go. Breath. Come back down. Drop your shoulders. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Take a breath. Take a breath. Hold it. Come back down. Just 2 more. Here we go. Right here. Drop your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. 1 more. Here we go. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. Tight tummy. And you're right here. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And you're down. Okay? Now I'm going to just hang on to this right here. And all that I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate out through my shoulder. Then I'm going to come back. So your elbows need to be touching at your hip bones. Drop your shoulders. See this? Rotate out. Come back. So if you've ever had shoulder injury, or you've had a frozen shoulder, or you've been told you have arthritis, your shoulder just catches once in a while, see, it's on this move that it's going to give you a problem. That's why you go lightweight or no weight. But here's what you have to hear. You can't just be throwing this around. Your elbow has to be anchored into your waist, into your hip bones. Drop your shoulders. You rotate out. You rotate in. Big breath. Rotate out. Rotate in. So on my shoulder that gives me trouble, if I'm not thinking about it, I want to rotate out like I'm supposed to. But see, I'll end up rotating my whole body because why? Because that's a cheater move. That's why. So I have to stop myself from doing that. And I probably just caught a bunch of you doing the same thing. Drop your shoulder. And here's the other thing that you're gaining from doing these kinds of light dumbbell work. You're concentrating on your breathing, keeping your shoulders down. But if you have even a 3-pound weight, especially a 4 to 6, you got to grip. You got to hold on to that sucker the whole time. See right there, I wanted to turn my whole body. Don't turn your whole body. That tells me that you have a tightness or you have some limitation in your shoulder. When you're prone to do this and you turn, that's a dead giveaway. Take a breath, drop your shoulders, tight tummy, don't turn your body, and then come back. And we keep doing these kinds of low-level weight, constant movement, so we don't have to struggle to breathe. These little moves done regularly, okay, are going to help you get stronger without hurting something that is always giving you problems. Okay, I'm going to put my weights down here, right there. I'm going to shake out my hands because I've been holding, gripping, right? So I've been gripping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this next couple of moves into a balance maneuver, but I'm going to finish my arm set. How am I going to do that? All I want you to do, we've done these many years. The hands go out. I'm going to start with palms down. And I'm just going to do a slight tandem walk. And I'm going to hold it. See there? And I'm going to rotate through the shoulders. And you won't see me flailing my hands. I want this to be a shoulder movement. See this? Lower your center of gravity while you're doing the tandem walk. Drop your shoulders. The thumbs are forward. You're not trying to get a certain amount of rotations in. You're trying to be effective in it. Now I'm going to turn my palms up because now I'm going to start my rotation and I'm going to step back. And so you don't have to do a full tandem, meaning your heel and toe are touching. Just kind of do a tandem as you're walking backward. See, my palms are up, thumbs are back. Drop your shoulders. Now finish the set. Here we go, pull. Here we go, pull. Here we go, pull, pull, pull back. Take a big breath. And then come up right here into your Y. Then come into your T. Then come into your W. Okay, so that T, that Y, that W, those are kind of important. Okay, now I'm going to do just a split stance, pendulum, just like this. And then we're going to do a pendulum with our legs. Moving on out of here. So here's the deal. When it's hot and humid and you're having air quality problems, you're having asthma problems, you're not going to jump in to doing 100 push-ups and 100 jumping jacks and lifting super heavy weights. You just want to go lay down. Well, this is the one that you put on. You put this one on because you're going to be so much better off. Okay? So what did I do? I put my chair here so I have something solid. I pull my toe up. I do gentle rotations. And here's the caution. Some of us with hips replaced, Our limbs are not the same length. So you got to pull that toe up. You got to be very conscious to stay upright. And then when you're swinging gently, don't do it fast and hard, okay? You just want a gentle rotation there. This is doing unreal things for your gluteals, for your joint, for your hip, okay? Just a gentle rotation. Then put your other foot down, tighten your tummy. Look at here. I'm gonna pull my toe up, stay nice and soft in my stance leg, and I'm just doing that rhythmic rotational moves again. I'm not trying to burn the house down with this. You will catch your toe or your heel, and it doesn't feel good. If you have a replaced hip or a knee, ugh. So keep the toe up and just let this swing from your hip. Just let it swing, just like that. Take a big deep breath, big deep breath, big deep breath, big deep breath. Okay? Then I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna take a step back and just push my hips forward. So I get a nice backward lunge, starting of a lunge, and I get a nice hyperextension on my back. Take a big deep breath, step back, and step the other leg back. And then just release and push forward. Keep your heel down and back. Keep your heel down, keep your heel down. Push your hips forward, bring your shoulders back. Take a big deep breath. Come up out of that. And that right there is some formulations to have better walking, but especially better balance. You can choose to super load during this thing, or you can not load. So I hope you feel better. It didn't hurt me too bad, but maybe. Oh dear. Okay, stop.